What's up, 501?
What's going on?
We got a special post Slaughter Cup edition of 501 Flashback tonight. We got Jimmy here. We're going to have a couple special guests tonight. Now that the tournaments are slowing down a little bit, we'll probably start bringing people back on. But we got two from this past weekend that excelled and had a very good weekend, and like to give them a shout out. But first, let's get the tournaments over with. Can't breathe. Last Thursday night, we did a show last Tuesday live here while we were throwing, and we had two tournaments at Cabot Fest. We set up in conjunction with their barbecue fest, and we had 34 teams, 32 teams, 34 teams, something like that.
Well, it was quite a few.
Yeah, we had 22 teams in the lower, and good turnout. Good turnout. I didn't get to try the barbecue. That's kind of stressing, but good turnout. I think they want us to do it again at some point. She was really happy and pleased with the turnout and the atmosphere, and
yeah,
we had a DJ, so it's kind of cool. But Chappie and Brandon got first in the lower division. Bonita and Kim S. I think it's Kim Smith. She can throw.
Yeah.
Right down the middle. It was the Lady Regulators is what they go by. And then Jamie and Jordan got third. So, like I said, good turnout, 22 teams. They won a trophy board. I can't breathe. It was a good turnout. We got to actually watch the championship game. And good stuff. The competitive side, I think we had 12 teams. Brandon and Harper got first, and Brandon hit this one shot. They were throwing fly magic, and I'm still pissed off about it. I mean, it was like 3 bags short, and I mean, he took a timeout. One of his 12 timeouts when you only get one a game, according to someone that used to play here. But he hit this shot, and I mean, DK was mad. I was mad. There's no way. If he shoots this shot 10 more times, he never hits it. But he drug 3 bags. They won the game. Brandon Harper got first. Me and DK got second. And then Razzle Dazzle. I don't even know who that is. Just know Razzle Dazzle. It's Miranda and Eddie Butler. They got third. I think they actually beat us in the bracket and put us in the lower. I don't have to have. I think they did. They threw really well. But Low note number 57, we had Regulator and Bonita got first. AB, not sure who that is. And K-Slice, so I'm assuming that's Kim Smith again, got second. And then Tim T and Trent D got third in low note. I think they ended up having a pretty good crowd considering a bunch of people were going.
You ate too
Hard
damn
rider
much.
number. Do what?
You ate too much, and now you can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Hard rider number 66. That sinus stuff's still there. Raymond and Randy got first. Tim T and Bobby S got second. And then Chappie and Joseph B got third. So we only had 4 tournaments last week. Short week, Slaughter Cup. Tomorrow night we're going to have a BYLP and Switch at the VFW. And then Saturday we have the Blackbird Festival. I got a second place from last year. So come out and win you a trophy board for a Blackbird Festival. We'll have trophy boards for the Switch side and the BYLP side. So first to third gets a trophy board, cash prizes.
I'm sitting here looking at one of those trophy boards right now.
Which one?
One of the Blackbird from last year.
Did you get one?
No. Beth and Bryce.
Beth. Yeah, Beth did. That's right. I remember that. So Beth has just as many trophy boards as you do.
Look, life is not measured on trophy boards.
No, but Beth is the better cornhole player than you are.
Well, then Beth needs to get her ass in the Slider Cup.
Well, let's have our weekly football segment where I talk shit about the Dolphins and Cowboys.
Cowboys are great. Dolphins suck.
No. We're going to beat the Eagles on Sunday.
No.
Yes, we are. We're going to show Jalen Hurts how to play football, and we're going to kill the Eagles. So
Jalen Hurts, he's got something to settle with Tua. He got benched for Tua, didn't he?
Halftime national championship game.
Yeah.
Tua would come in at halftime and showed out.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna give this away tonight. I found this in my bag. The first person that comments, Jimmy, you watch it, and say they want this, it's a little patch. Like, I don't have a bag. Probably never have a bag. Do not want a bag. So it's a patch. So the first person that comments say they want this.
We already got a comment.
Who?
It was me.
Do you got a bag?
I'm just kidding. I don't want. I'm just mad. Jamie Smith was on there first.
And says she wants it.
Yeah.
Does she have a bag?
I have no idea if she has a bag or not.
Well, it don't matter. Just first person. But yeah, I may have another one. But I don't even know why I have it. I found it. So I really
if you have another one, the second person to comment was Beth. So
okay. I'll look and see. It was in we have this container on our bar that like Crystal throws all of our junk in, instead of putting it up where it goes, it's just like a catch-all. So yeah. I think I actually do it, not her. But anyway, let's get to the Slaughter Cup. Long weekend. We played Friday night, Saturday night.
Friday night, all day Saturday. And then, what time did we finally get out of there Sunday? I left there about 10 o'clock Sunday night.
I think we got home at 1 a.m.
Yeah, so did I, yeah.
11 o'clock or something like that. It was a long weekend. We had a big blind draw Friday night. I think there was 80-something players. And my partner actually won the 50-50, and I think when he won that $200, like he was like, already won $200. So great weekend, man. We had a lot of support. I cannot express how proud I am of 501 Cornell going and competing. When you're in that big of an atmosphere, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of, I guess, anxiety. There's 244 players. It was a little crowded.
It was a little crowded. And I'm not complaining at all, but if I had a complaint, it would be that there wasn't really enough space to get up and cheer your team on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
But like I say, I'm not complaining at all. I enjoyed it. It's still a good time getting to see everybody. So,
but anyway, it was I kind of warned people in our group chat, our team group chat. I was like, look, it's going to be a long day. Get your stamina up. Eat right. Drink your water,
Yeah.
Watch your alcohol intake, and we probably had a few that didn't, including myself. But we did good. I think Bad Brad probably got a little tipsy. I got a little tipsy, but we probably shouldn't have started quads that Saturday night. But as far as singles go, man, I kind of got like a little breakdown. The worst record, and I'm not putting any names out. We had one in our pool, 1 through 16 of singles. We had one pool where we were sub 500. We were 6 and 7 in that pool. We had a fifth place, a third place, a fifth place, a first, which is one of our guests tonight. We had a second, which is Jeff Clifton. Fifth, Brent Dean. First, DK, first Phil. Second, Matthew Hill. We had a 6-6, fourth, fifth, seventh. So, we had a lot of throughout the whole pool, the singles, quads, doubles. We had a lot of fourth and fifth place finishes, and frankly, that just don't win Slaughter Cups. You've got to have second, third place finishes. And I mean, that's what Paragould did. And they probably didn't have a team finish less than third other than one person, I think, the whole weekend. So, I mean, that's how that consistency is what wins Cider Cups.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's something we have to work on. But singles, man, like, so proud of our team. Like, we don't play a lot of singles at all. I mean, some of these have probably never played a singles tournament, in 6 months, but I won my seed, DK won his seed, and Miranda won her seed, and we had a couple seconds, like I said. So, I mean, it was good throwing all weekend in singles. Doubles. I mean, our worst finish was 8th, and then we had a couple 7ths, and again a bunch of 4s, 5ths, bunch of 4ths and 5ths. I mean, that's just all it is to it. But before we go any farther, I'm going to bring our A player on, Miranda. Let's give her a shout out, man. She went 35-4 on the day. Kicked ass. So proud of her, man. She went in there and balled out and showed out. She finished first in her pool in singles. She finished, I think, second in her pool in doubles. Her and John Holman went 11-2, and then in their quads, they went 12-1. So her, John, Robbie, and Jeff went 12-1 in quads. So 35-4 on the day, man. That's awesome. So congrats to you, Miranda. That's you kicked ass all day, and we just wanted to bring you on here and tell you how proud we are because you kicked butt. Did you have fun? I mean, was it?
I wouldn't say that it was fun. I think I went into it more determined than anything. I know there was a lot of people. I don't want to say a lot of people. I know there was a few people that probably thought that I didn't deserve to be on the team. So I really went in kind of feeling like I had something to prove to people. And I mean, my mentality going into it was there's not a person there that could beat me. And I knew that. And I knew I had to keep my stamina up. I knew I had to stay on my A game. You couldn't miss a bag and not, lose that round big time. There was a lot of 4 bags, like every time. And if you miss one bag, I mean, it hurt. So I knew I'd have to, just go into each game and jump on top of them, especially if they were making mistakes.
And that's one thing when you're playing. And that's one thing when you're playing these Cider Cups, I mean, like you're playing against some of the best people, and then you make that mistake, and then you're down 5.
Yeah,
you're 12-7, and those are hard to come back from. So I mean, you're right. You want to get up there and jump up and get the lead, and very proud of you. And you made a case. I mean, I feel like you were our MVP. I mean, you were positive all day. I mean, I think Charles V made a joke and said he don't know how you got home because your head, like how you got into the truck on the way home. So
I don't know how I did either. I almost had to leave Stephen there and Rogers, so I could just make it home because my head was so big. I mean, getting into that 70 plus, that elite plus club, it was a big deal. Which honestly, that didn't last long. I mean, Ron took that from me last night. I was like, well, daggum, there that goes.
So it goes quick.
Yeah, I know. It's like, well, it was fun while it lasted. So,
yeah, you lose one game and you're like, it's just like gone. Yeah. But
I mean, a point and a half. Looking
at your pool, man, you had a game. Like you had this guy that you played. I'm not even calling names out, but he had a 40-something game win streak, and y'all took him out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I mean, dude was on fire, and then her and John beat him, and
he was undefeated for the weekend, and we gave him his only loss. That is true.
Yeah, so that was cool. But you and John play together good, and that was when I was making the teams. That was like y'all were concrete. Like I wasn't changing y'all up. I actually changed our double teams up about 2 days before we went. And,
I like playing with John. He carries me a lot more than he realizes. That's for sure. And he doesn't get mad when I shoot air mails. So.
Yeah, that's a lot too. I think you watched one game. I saw you back there playing, and I was just shooting it. I mean, you had to. like if you didn't take those chances and shoot those air
Yeah.
mails, I mean, you have to. And then I mean, you got to go in with that mentality to go to win the game and not play to lose. You know.
Well, I mean, you won that game because I was back there cheering for you, though. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I was your hype. I was your hype man. That's for sure.
Every time I hit that one air mail, I hear you say, "Let's effing go." I was like, "Chill out." But DK, that shot, man, Jimmy. I know you didn't see the shot, Miranda, see it, but I'm gonna brag on it. It probably had 1 inch of the corner of the bag in the hole. I mean, like, and I had to hit it. I had to drag that bag to wash, and I mean, it was literally. I have no idea how I grabbed it, but I was shooting.
Yeah,
it
was a good shot. It was a very good shot. And I will agree.
I mean, I pulled it, and it was like, dang, and I was like, hell of a shot I just hit. But
yeah, I was proud of you guys.
Anyway, good job, Miranda. Wanted to put you on. I mean, I know I ain't
gonna forever, but Beth wanted to, give Steven some love too. Said that Steven was
Steven was the MVP for the weekend for sure.
He was the best team mom. Yeah. So
definitely was my support. He came and cheered me on. He had Jason to take care of, and he
ran and got us stuff. Yeah,
he was definitely the MVP for sure. He definitely took care of us. And Beth too. She had snacks. She had like the snack pack, like the big bag with snack stuff. Yeah, so definitely shout out to them for sure.
I didn't get one of them, Well, since we're giving shout outs, Crystal got me beer all day. So
yeah, she did. Crystal was there cheering you guys on. Crystal. Meowing. They were meowing
got
too. So
got me beer all day.
They definitely meowed like a lot. So
The me, I was like, what are they meowing for? Which we're not gonna get into here. We're not gonna cause but it was cool the reason behind the meow, but that's neither here nor there. But so you've been throwing bags for what, a couple of years? I mean, you come in
like about 2 years,
yeah. And so I mean, like you're I mean, like I hate playing you, and that's what I tell you when I play you. Like I'll throw against Miranda, and she'll throw a 9.92 PPR on me. And I'm like, why? Like throw like this every single game, and you're going to be winning majors. I mean, like she can throw like but
you just bring out the best in me whenever I throw. That's all. I throw against you. It just brings out the best in me.
But anyway, good job, Miranda. You kicked ass, man. Super proud of you. 35-4. Probably can't say it enough, man. That you were definitely our MVP. I mean, you stayed positive all weekend, and I mean, there's people on here from other groups. I mean, Zach Wilhite said you were a bully all weekend. So I mean, I think people know who you are now. You know what I mean? Like people know who Miranda. Like, I mean, you're top 10 seed next year at this point. So keep it up.
I don't know about that.
Wow. I mean, we got a couple that. I mean, I might put you with Austin Potts. I might put you in 3 seed.
I like Austin.
I said I wouldn't call nobody out, but I might switch you with him. Put you at the 3 seed next year. Put him down there. But anyway, Miranda, good job. We're gonna go to our next guest, but anyway, man, we appreciate it. We'll see you this weekend, Miranda.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you.
See you guys.
All right. I probably talked about my team enough, but I'll let Jimmy get on here. We're going to bring on our next guest. I'll let Jimmy give you the introduction.
Well, we're going to bring in Mr. Jake Stanley. Again, I'm going to say this.
He's at work. He's overachieving right now.
Yeah, looking all business-like.
Man, this ain't by choice.
Well, and I'm gonna steal one of them. Go ahead, Phil.
I feel like he should have a 501 banner on his office wall or something.
I've got some Razorback stuff.
I mean, that wall behind you is bare.
It's bare.
Well,
hey, we're in No Frills office. We just take care of business.
Miranda mentioned earlier about, she kind of had a chip on her shoulder about people thinking that maybe she shouldn't be there on the team. And I'll say this, Jake, and I had a few people ask me why Jake Stanley was on the team.
Fair.
Well, you want me to tell you why?
Yes.
11-2 in singles. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to say this before I get further into that. I was the only person on our team that has ever been to a Slider Cup. The other 15 players have never been. A lot of these 15 players are newer players. Jordan, Jamie, Jamie was never mind. But newer players. So put this team together. Jake brought
You were
brought him
experienced.
Well, I'm the only
That I've got.
I'm the only one. Yeah, exactly. That's why I brought a few, more experienced players onto the team, was to try and help these newer players, especially and I stress to everybody on the team that these big Slider Cups are unlike any other tournament you go to.
It's more than a major.
Yes.
I mean, in a lot of ways. Yeah. I mean, it's,
you're playing more games than you'll ever play at a major.
Absolutely.
But Jake went 11-2 in singles. In doubles,
I made a joke. I made a joke. Me and Jake was kind of on the same pee schedule, and I met him in the bathroom one time. I said
he was always behind me though. It was weird.
I said, I need you to go change jerseys with Josh, because he done won like 6 or 7 games in a row. I was like, go change jerseys with Josh, and you're gonna be Josh, and he's gonna be Jake. I'm just kidding, Josh, but I really wasn't at the time, because
no, he wasn't at the time.
Jake was on fire, and Josh was. No, I mean Josh. He did good,
but Jake went 22-17 over the weekend.
Yeah,
that's damn good.
Doubles killed it. I dragged Charles down in doubles.
I'm not going to sit and go through where everybody placed in singles or anything like that, but I was super proud of everybody. There was a couple of people I had to talk off a ledge a couple of times. To get their head in the game and just go up there and have fun. You've been throwing bags, you know how to throw the bag. Just do it.
It was a lot of fun, and I mean, it was tight. There's always distractions at something like that, and you just have to get past it. There's people everywhere. People are talking. People are walking across your court. And I mean, and it's just things you have to move past at things like that. So and then it's easy to get frustrated after a horrible game. But
it is very easy.
At those, dear God, you've got another one and to change it.
Yeah, you got plenty to keep playing. But now in doubles, we did have let's see, we had 2 teams that had more wins than losses. That was Jordan and Lindsay, Cheetah Girl. They both threw great all day. And Roger and Brody Platt were 7-6. Phil and I were talking earlier about these Slider Cup teams, and we're already discussing next year. And I hate to. I'm not ever going to call this second team we take, a B team, but it's kind of the way it's actually going to work out, really, because I know, Anthony. Let me mention Anthony Kirk real quick too. Anthony, we had to put Anthony at the 2 seed. He went 7-6 in singles at the 2 seed.
Solid.
That's awesome.
Solid.
That's
so
awesome.
I already know that Anthony Kirk is probably not going to be on my team next year. So
I tried to steal him a couple times.
Well, no, we're already a team set. So
I mean, it's a different level when you're in those top 3.
Right. It's that's I put myself at the number 1 seed. And we've talked about this before. I did it for a reason. I didn't want anybody else to get hammered like I did at the number 1 seed. I didn't want anybody to get their spirit broken or just be down because you're getting, beat by the top 13 guys in the state. So, but we talked about this earlier about next year, already trying to prepare for it, and if you want to get on these teams, get to throwing.
Yeah,
let's see it. I've already had several tell me that they're going to be on that team next year. So, but Jake, I was super proud.
It's a lot of fun.
And it really is. It's a whole lot of fun.
It's Sunday afternoon, evening sucks. No one's gonna hide that. But Saturday is a great day, and Sunday is a great day too until the end. So,
well, the criteria. I mean, we've already got a list of the stuff that's going to be working for next year. When I say it's already started working, I mean the wheels are already turning on it. Whitney's going to do a fabulous job, and she runs majors, you know. So
yeah,
it's going to run smooth.
Complete confidence.
She's looking at a minimum of 64 boards, 32 to 40,000 square foot venues. So I mean, she's put feelers out for venues already. Yeah, and if the right venues in Central Arkansas, I think she's open to. Let's do it here. If we get the right venue, and I mean, being central located, it just makes sense for everyone.
Yeah,
But I mean, she's going to do what's right. Whitney always does what's right. So
I'll bet it runs pretty smooth.
Well, when you figure 64 boards, and you can go 4 boards per singles, and then 8.
Well, you figure it'll cut everything in half.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say you're looking at 2 8-hour days instead of, or a 12 and a 4 or whatever instead of a 16 and a 12.
Yeah.
Super proud of our group, though, man. Both sides. I mean, for 99% of the weekend was positive. I mean, of course,
absolutely. I thought it was 99. Some people got frustrated, but it seemed like they got over it quickly. And what I don't remember. I don't remember what we both teams. You guys were what, 4th, and our team was third.
It was 3rd and 10th.
3rd and 10th. So both teams, and I think that's pretty darn good. And the singles. Surprisingly, the singles seems like where we really hit it, but that's not something we don't ever do, especially me.
I think in singles we were only behind 870 by like 40-something points, and we were behind Northwest Arkansas like 2 or 4 points after singles, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I mean that's our weakness, And I mean we hung, and that's what I said. Like if you move. Say we got what our group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 4th, 5th, 6th place finishes. I mean, you move half of those to 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I mean, you just gained points. I mean, you gained 4 points per. I mean, that's 36 points you just made up. So I mean, like hindsight, I look at it and I'm like, we should have done here. We should have done here. Of course, everyone can do that. Every group can do that. But I see so many points we left on the board, myself included, and I know everybody else does too. But especially in quads. I mean, quads we shit the bed and.
So did we. That was our worst. Quads was horrible for us.
And I thought I had a good setup. And I mean, the only good quads team we had was John, Miranda, Robbie, and Jeff. I mean, 12-1. I mean, that's solid as hell.
Quads. I was in the 4th group. Quads was hard. We did good the Friday night. I think we went 2-0 or 3-0 that night, and but then the next day we just ran against a tough matchup, one right after another. And it was one side of us, we just couldn't get on the same page and couldn't get hot at the same time enough. Yeah. So it was pretty hard.
I know our quads team sucked, but we did beat the top. We did beat Paragould and the Legends. And that was fun beating Scott. I love beating Scott Mitchell. Every time I beat Scott Mitchell, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of it.
I think our quad was Jacob and Ryan, and I can't remember who else, but man, and they were on. It was over fast.
That's a solid ass 4-seed right there.
I mean, I was like, shit. I think they won, but I don't remember. But
well,
they were hot.
Which myself and Anthony, Brian Manning, And originally, Jimmy C were the number one quad team, which, y'all know, Jimmy C had to leave. He's looking at a hernia operation on the 31st. It got worse that Saturday during singles. I'm surprised he made it through singles.
Well, he's battled health issues for the last 6 months, and I didn't know that until now.
Yeah.
So, man, everybody, maybe we need to get a meal train going for him or something, man. Let's do something for Jimmy.
I agree. But
I didn't realize.
Jackie stepped in that next day.
Jackie can ball.
Let me tell you something. Out of the four of us, myself, Brian Manning, Anthony Kirk, and Jackie, the three of us let Jackie down in quads.
Yeah, Jackie should have been on the team. I mean, Jackie's that good.
Well, she was good. I asked her to be on the team.
Yeah.
And she said that, she would rather if she would be an alternate if anything happened. Well, something happened.
Wow.
So. But no, Jackie definitely needs to be on the team. Yes.
I was going to say, I heard Anthony several times saying how great she was playing. Didn't she play with him in doubles?
She played with him at the number 2 seed doubles.
Yes.
And
he kept saying how well she was, how great she was doing.
Yeah. They went 5-8.
To win 5 games in that pool as a 2 seed is I mean, that's just as impressive as almost, in winning it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Winning a lower seed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, those top 3-4 seeds,
yes.
man, you got some ballers, man. I mean, good. Good.
I went into this weekend with singles, thinking, okay, if I can get 3 wins in singles, I'll be happy. And and I got 3 wins. But when you're playing Scott Scrivener, Chris Seaton, Dustin Baker, I mean, come on. I mean, it's a gauntlet,
Yeah.
So, but I enjoyed. I like playing people like that. I mean, it don't only make me better. So, but it was a great weekend. Jake, you threw excellent.
Well, and I'll say I don't get out there as much as I'd like as I used to. And no, I don't throw as much. So I was pretty happy with at least with the first day, not as much second day. But hey, but next year I'll be your number 1 seed sacrificial lamb.
Well,
I can get out there. I can trick one of them number 1s into losing a game.
Well, my plan for next year is I'm actually going to be prepared to be a number 1 seed next year.
Jake,
there you go.
Jake, the Saints just missed a field goal. Are you watching the game?
No, man. I've been working, but now I'm decided I'm going home now. But no, that's what I'm doing. I do have a Camara running, so that's what I need. I need touchdowns.
The Saints are horrible.
Y'all need to beat the Jags. No, the Saints are 3-3. Saints will beat the Cowboys.
You're crazy.
We're literally, aren't we 1 game behind the Cowboys?
That's it. And actually, the Saints beat the Cardinals, and the Cardinals beat the Cowboys. So that means the Saints would beat the Cowboys. And I don't know if the Saints and Cardinals play, but they would beat the Cardinals.
No, we'll beat the Cardinals. I don't know. We'd probably lose against Dallas.
Hey,
anyway,
being honest.
Jimmy, what we talked about on the phone? Do you want to bring that up? Like the
Cowboys.
I've talked to you 12 times today.
Do you want to talk about the account? We talked about the show. But do you want to talk about the accountability, the accountability thing you talked about, or do you want to bring that up later?
Well, no, we can talk about it. Why not? I mean, I don't know. Has anybody ever heard of the Jake? I know you have. I can honestly sit here and say that I know you've heard of this.
If Jake worked for State Farm, it'd be a lot cooler.
The 10,000, right? The 10,000 hour rule. You ever heard of that, Jake?
I think I have. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Well, and basically what it says, and I'm not saying that this is exactly true or, but supposedly, after 10,000 hours of practicing and studying something, it makes you an expert. So why not? And I'm going to do this myself. Phil's going to do this. Beth's going to do this. Big Perm's going to do this. It only takes a certain, 45. Just do 45 minutes a day throwing between now and which that's not going to put you anywhere near 10,000 hours. But practice every day. I'm the world's worst about
10,
practicing
15
at
minutes.
home. Huh?
10, 15 minutes a day. I mean,
I'm the world's worst.
10 down and backs, 40 bags, 20 down and backs. Seriously,
every day.
10 minutes, 10, 12, 15 minutes.
So, and I'm real bad at it. Like I do not play as much. And, but the week leading up, I went out and threw every day. And what I did 2 of the days, so it was like 4 days in a row I went out there and quit when the skeeters chewed me up. But I practiced airmails. And on Friday, I had the best airmail day of.
Yeah.
I had the best airmail day of my life because I actually practiced them leading up.
See,
so
that was like cramming for an exam. See, so if you do it every day between now and next year, just think how much better you'll be.
Jimmy,
I'll give
you. But I like being Mr. 16.
Jimmy, I'll give you 15 minutes a day. I mean, even when it's cold outside, I can give 15 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Unless it's raining. I probably won't do it in the rain, but
I can get under my porch when it rains. So,
but I feel like I think we need an accountability chat, like a group where snap a pic every day so people see you doing it. Like, well, why can't I go out here instead of eating this bag of chips? Why can't I go and throw 15 bags or 15 minutes? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm all for it, man. It's like
I'm gonna start practicing more. You guys convinced me.
Yeah,
I'm just serious. Like, if you look at the top 10, and I know a lot of people's in our group, and they're probably watching this and thinking these clowns are talking about, getting better or whatever. But if you look at the other groups, top 8 players, our top 8 players aren't there yet, but we're deeper. We're more consistent. Yes. We're a deeper group. You know what I mean? I feel like our 8 through 30 could beat each, anyone, any given day. I truly believe that. But anyway, all right, Jake. Thank you, Jake. Hey, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for inviting me for my initial appearance. Good job. It's a lot of fun, man. That weekend, the Slider Cup was awesome. So for anyone that I've just missed making it twice. Last year was 1 bag away from, and it was probably because me and Brandon were so drunk. We just weren't throwing or me and whoever, I don't even remember who my teammate was. So, but it is a lot of fun. So absolutely enjoyed it. And for anyone next year, it's a blast. So
11 and 2, Jake, man, good job.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out, like,
super proud.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Later, Jake.
So, all right, we'll see you guys.
Bye.
Anyway, I kind of want to talk about my team a little more. I mean, we're running shorter than I thought. I mean, I know you're ready to go eat.
But, Beth said she's coming for that number 1 spot. So,
well, she's better than you. So, I mean, maybe maybe it happened. I mean, I would put her over you any day.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to run through my team a little bit. I really don't want to say names because I don't know who'll get offended and who won't get offended, but I really don't care. And Brandon, number 1 seed, went 9-4, finished 4th. Like you said, that was a gauntlet. Harper, if Harper had time to play every single, I mean, Harper plays every 3 weeks. 4 or 5 times. So, I mean, in 6 months, he plays less than 10 times.
I guarantee you they got boards in Prudhoe, Alaska.
Well, yeah. I mean, but how does he get them there? Well, he's probably out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, he's up around Dead Horse. I mean, he's probably in the igloo, right? He's probably in the igloo freezing right now, Don't he stay in the igloo?
No, they got houses and stuff up there for these people.
Man, we need to see if he's cuddling with an Eskimo or something. We need to FaceTime him one time and add him to the show. I'm going to send him a link, see what he's doing right now. Let's get him on. I'm going to invite him.
He's probably still working because they're way behind us.
Shoot it. You got his number?
Come on. I'll tell you what I got. I got Chinese food sitting downstairs. That's what I got.
I ain't.
Hang on.
You got 15 minutes. I'm fixing to tell Dustin to jump on for a second. Let's see what his living condition is. He there yet? When did he leave to go back?
I don't know.
I want to see if he's in the igloo or not, for real.
He's not. They live in housing up there.
No, I bet he's in the igloo.
Ain't no damn igloo.
Anyway, let's see where it's at. But anyway, Harper, who 9-4, third seed. I'm just gonna skip that one. You know, I mean, I feel like he would do better, and I'm not even gonna blast him. 4 seed, leave that one on. Zookeeper, 5 seed. Zookeeper, 10-3. Man, he had Zoe again. This thing. He had I don't know who else, but 5 seed Zookeeper. Man, that's badass. Finished 4th. 10-3 record, man. You go 10-3 and finish 4th. That tells you that that pool was stacked.
Yeah.
So Matthew Hill, I need to bring Matthew and Britt Dean up. Matthew Hill went 11-2, 8 seed, and then him and Brent Dean went 12-1 in doubles. So Matthew, Hunter Hill, Matthew Hill, Matthew. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to call him, Matthew or Hunter, but 12. Him and Brent Dean 12-1 in doubles. So shout out to them. Miranda and John 11-2. I'm just, Bud went 8-5, 7 seed. Jeff Clifton showed out. Jeff Clifton went 11-2 in singles, got second. Dustin King, man. Dustin King balled out, won. I think he won first. And Dustin had to play some pretty good players, man. He went 11.
Why'd you skip the 9 seed?
I mean, like, that speaks for itself. Like, I don't have to talk about myself. I mean, you see all this hardware back here. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But anyway, the 9 seed went 10-3. Had a walk-off win, and that was kind of cool. I was getting actively rooted against, and pulled it out. So he's not answering me. But anyway,
he just answered me. He just answered me.
What is that?
He's in Prudhoe Bay.
So he's in Alaska.
Yes.
Well, tell him to copy that link and get on there. Tell him to get on Messenger. Tell him I sent him something on Messenger. Get on here. Anyway, 15. Seth Lacewell, 11-2 in singles, balled out, finished 3rd. Seth's an OG, man. He goes back a ways. I mean, he started throwing some carpet bags, messed his throw up a little bit. Love Seth to death, and I'm glad he got it back, man. Like, I feel like he went in, handled business, 11-2, finished 3rd in singles. Love it, man. I mean, he was hyped. Miranda 12-1. Again, Jeff Clifton. Doubles 9-4, 8-5, 9-4, 12-1, 11-2, and 9-4. So, me and DK couldn't get it going, man. We lost our first game like 21-0, and then we rolled off 5 straight wins. I mean, and we had probably the hardest game against ARV, Greasy Valley. I think it was whoever. I mean, it was David Marshall had a blast throwing against him. But is he gonna get on?
He's trying.
Okay, good. Quads 8-5, 7-6, 7-6. So again, before Harper jumps on, VFW tomorrow night switch, BYOP. We're probably going to have a smaller crowd. There's a bunch of people in Panama City. Good luck to people in Sam, Brandon Smiley, the Hills, Matthew Hill.
I think LT's live on 501 right now.
Yeah, they moved down there. Zookeeper, Cheetah Girl, they're all playing in Panama City. They're on the beach and then playing. So good luck to them this weekend. Blackbird Festival Saturday. We're gonna have a switch, then a BYOP. So 2 chances to win trophy board Saturday. It's gonna be a gorgeous day. I think the high is 82 or something like that. So I mean, it's just gonna be a gorgeous fall day. Come out. I done got orders to hit up some boutiques, so I'll have to go shopping before I play. Is he getting on?
He said he's trying to get it pulled up.
Okay. You got anything else?
I don't imagine they have very good reception there.
Well, not in the igloo. I mean, there's
igloo.
Well, we're fixing to see if he get on. But anything else? Any more shout outs? Any comments?
No, just that I'm super proud of the team that I took there. Keep playing, and hopefully we'll see everybody back next year.
And let's give a shout out to Sad's team too. Sad and Guns put a team in.
Yeah.
Took Gary Sample, Jamie, Dave Burke, Sad. Who am I missing? I mean, we had 501 had about 40 people there, which was totally awesome. I mean, the support walking through. Here we go. Where we at, Harper? Are we in the igloo? Are you on a helicopter?
He's on a plane.
Oh wow.
Hey, are you flying from Anchorage to Pluto?
Yeah, I already landed. I'm on the bus right now.
Oh, you're on the bus. Okay.
Well, we were just talking about if you actually threw bags every week, then you might have went better than 9-4 as a 2 seed. So,
Yeah,
but
that's not too bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're my 2 seed, and he went 9-4, and he throws every 3 weeks. So
right.
we were just giving you a shout out on the show, and I thought maybe you were in the igloo, but I guess you're not in the igloo. You stay in the igloo?
Not yet.
Well, be safe out there. Stay warm. So glad you're on the team. So glad you're part of 501. You're a good dude, man, and we love you. And we just wanted to give you a little shout out real quick.
I appreciate it. The old school days, look at the door.
Jimmy, you remember the first time Harper walked up and won the tournament? We were so mad. We're like,
I didn't like it. I was like, who the hell is this guy?
He had a long sleeve shirt on in July. I was like, man, what is it?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
I tried my damnedest to beat him every time I played against him.
He won the first 2 tournaments. So mad. But anyway, Harper, we'll see you later. We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, we'll see you in 3 weeks. Have fun. All right, man.
Could not hear him at all, so I just wanted to.
No, I couldn't understand a word he said.
But that was cool that did you see all the snow?
Yeah, that was awesome. He got on there.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. But anyway, all right, May, you got anything else? I think
I'm tapped out.
Seth kicked ass. Jeff, Eisenhower's Rusty, Tracy did good in doubles. I don't want to leave anybody out. Everybody did great this weekend. Man.
Everybody. Yeah.
We balled out, had a good time. But may all your beer stay cold and all your bags go in the hole. We'll see you next week.
See y'all.